Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about consistency. We've been talking about this before, but I'm just going to talk about it again. The effects that it has and why it's just super important that I keep reminding you guys of it, because this is a super important thing in anything that you're doing at all. But before that, if you don't know me, I'm Christian. I've built a company with my business partner Mikkel. We help coaches, consultants fill up their pipeline and get a shit ton of deals in, because we believe that coaches should not be spending their time doing marketing, doing outreaches, sitting hours and hours, days writing emails, and none of that, right? We want to do this for them, right? So they just continually can do what they love, and that's coaching, consulting, or training. And that's what we do, all right? Now let's get into this. What is ground principle? What is consistency, right? It's just doing the same thing over and over again. Right? Is that consistency? Let's see that. Like, consistency is just doing one task, right? One action repeatedly with the same time increment between each action or actionable taken over a long amount of time, indefinitely, actually. And the more it is, the more consistent you are, right? Let's take the gym, for example. Let's say you go to the gym every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, or every Monday and Friday, right? 2 times a week. Now, consistency here is not doing it for 1 week, right? It's doing it for 3 years, where every Monday and Friday you're in the gym working out. Like, you would take someone like me, for example, the last, actually not right now, I've gone down a bit because I've had to focus more on work, but I train 6 times a week, right? Last couple of weeks I trained a bit less because I had to focus more on work. That's decision. But I trained 6 times a week, right? And I did this for 2 hours, and I went on a run, I went on swimming every Sunday. And I did this for almost 3 years straight without a break. A couple of times when I was ill and really couldn't do anything, but other than that, I was basically consistent for 3 years straight, 6 times a week, right? And I trained a lot. That's also why I got into a better shape. Now, I could have done more with my diet to have gotten a lot better shape than I am, but I was also young when I started, so my body was still evolving. And at this point, it's getting better, and I'm looking okay, and also like lifting some heavy weights. But the thing is, I would have never gotten there if I hadn't just showed up every single day, lifted some weights, lifted some that. I mean, in the start when I did it was a lot hard. Like the first month, that was rough to get through that. I mean, I'm lucky that I started up slow. I started 2 times a week, then 3 times a week, then every other day, then 6 times a week, and then 7 times a week, right? And this is the point. Sometimes I actually train more than once a day. So I train a couple of times a day because I like it, right? And that's the thing. I really like going to the gym. I still do. I really love it. And it's just something about lifting the weight, right? So that made it easier for me. But of course, even though I train a lot, and a lot of my life I do it around training because I'm so passionate about it. There are still times where what can you say, no, let me put this down a bit actually. There are still times where even though I train so much, there's still times where I want to stop, right? Just I can take today off, right? But I know, even though I think that, I'm gonna do it anyway because I cannot stop training, right? If I stop that, like, what do I have left? And it is, you can see it like this. It also turned into kind of an addiction for me. And sometimes it happens, rarely, that I don't go to the gym either for being sick or having some family matters to attend to. Other than that, I don't really skip the gym at all. And what happens is that I get so frustrated, and I like lose my mind a bit, and I'd be like, oh, what's going on? I mean, I have to go lift some weights and just right, because I've done it for so long, and my body has gotten used to doing that same action every single day. I mean, and it just fucks up, or I push it a day, right? So instead of doing the thing just on Monday, I do it Tuesday, and then Tuesday I did it on Wednesday instead, and this fucks everything up, right? Because you've created a cycle. Because I've done it for so long, being consistent with one thing, build a habit, right? And then I change it a bit, and then I change it back. That really fucks with your body. Same with sleeping. You can also say, like, I've consistently, me and my business partner, Miguel, right? We've consistently been doing, going to bed at 11 p.m. and waking up at 7 a.m. consistently 8 hours, right? For, I don't know, for a long time now, right? For a couple of months, but like almost saying for 8 months we've been consistent every day. But there was one point in between where we're like really, really, really fucking busy. So we did polyphasic sleeping for around 1.5 weeks, and that's basically to get a lot more done, which we did. But that's basically where you only sleep 4 hours a day. So you sleep 1 hour, then you're 5 hours awake. 1 hour, 5 hours awake. 1 hour, 5 hours awake. 1 hour, 5 hours awake. That's how we did it. There's a lot of other ways. That's just how we did it. And believe it or not, it fucked everything up. Like in that time, like 1 to 2 weeks, we like fixed a lot of the problems that we had and got a lot of the shitty work done. We got that out of the way. Don't worry about that. We got that out of the way. But as soon as we were done, like we kind of crashed. Our training went down. Our sleeping schedule was fucked up. Our dieting was fucked up. Like we were messy as shit for like a month afterwards. So because we shifted and then we shifted right back, we just crashed because we were consistent with something. We fucked up our everything, like our diet, our training schedule, our sleeping schedule, like all the things we've been consistent with for years. We just fucked it up and we crashed and burned so fucking hard for like 2 or 3, 4 weeks before we got it back on track. And that's really, so when you're consistent with something, right? Once you break a habit, it's also really hard. And what you can see after being consistent for a long amount of time is that you also start to see like results. Now, I've been talking a lot about my health and physical body about this and training, but you can also take this into a business example, which could be sending emails or doing cold calls, right? Now, I hate doing cold calling. I really don't like it, but I'm good at it, right? I'm okay at it at least. So I do around 200 dials a day because I think that's 3-4 hours or something. I do that every single day because I hate it so much. It's not like that. It's not fun, right? But I love doing it because I get to, what is it called? I just get to, once you do something you're really uncomfortable doing it, it's gotten a lot better. I don't find a lot of pain doing it anymore, but I have to do it because it builds up that resistance, right? It builds up that, fuck no, I'm not going to take this bullshit. I'm just going to do it no matter what my body says. And that's the mindset you got to have, okay? Because you must understand, when you're trying to be consistent with something, your mind is the one that wants to do it, right? And it's your body, it's your current self, which wants to, can we skip today? We don't want to do it. You're not going to do this anyway. It's not important. Like all these excuses that will bubble up. I mean, try this, for example. If you want a good thing, find something heavy. Not that heavy, like a couple of kilos. This could be, what do I have? Like, I don't know, this maybe. You take something like this, right, and just hold it out with your hand and don't stop. At some point, your shoulder will get tired, right, and you keep holding it up. You'll start saying, okay, why am I holding this up? Why am I doing this? This is fucking stupid. There's no reason to do this. Keep holding it up, right? Just watch your body react to what you're doing and just think, oh, this is stupid. Watch your thoughts, right? What are you thinking that's gonna put this damn thing down? This is just a stupid cube, right? Just watch your thoughts. What is your mind telling you once you're holding this up? What is your mind telling you right now, right? If you don't have something, find it and hold it for the rest of the video. I'm gonna hold this for the rest of the video because again, right, there's no reason. I mean, there is really no reason. I've already contemplated like 3 times why I should put this thing down, but I don't, right? Because I'm stronger than the little thing inside that tells me, you can put it down, like the little devil, right? You can look at it like this, right? I've learned this from someone, like really important lesson. There's you, like you who you are. Then there's your current self. Then there is your high self or higher self, right? And you can see this as the angel and devil on the shoulder. The devil is the ones that's your current self, like they wants to drag you down, self-sabotage. You can skip today, right? These kind of voices that there's no reason to do this. I'll just do this first. I'll just reach another chapter. Oh, I can just do this. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. This is the devil, right? But then there's also the angel, right? Who always knows, okay, you should be doing this. Just look at me in the eyes right now. Like, come on, look at me right now. What is the one thing you've not been doing for like the last couple of months, which you should be doing? right? What is that? I know you know, because everyone has something that they know they should be doing, but they're not doing it, right? What is it? See, I mean, mom is getting tired, so I gotta finish this video off. But yeah, consistency really is a super, super important thing. If you don't understand the importance of it, right, you never really build anything. And I hear this all the time, like, I want to get a job, right? I want to do something that I love. But after doing something for a long enough time, even though you hate it or you love it, right, the thing that starts to happen is that, what is it called? The thing that starts to happen is that there'll always be a shit task, okay? No matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, there will always be a shit task. There's not a lot you can do about it, and this task is usually something you'll have to do no matter what. Fuck, my arm is literally dying over here. This is something you'll have to do no matter what, okay? No matter what you're doing, no matter how you're doing it. I mean, I love building a business. I love helping people, but I do hate doing cold calls, right? I do hate sending emails. But I have to do it, right? I love the result. I love the process that I'm making with myself, but fuck do I hate those cold calls, right? But I have to do it because it's a part of it. No matter what you're doing, no matter how much you love it, there will always be something that you won't like. And if you fail in that one thing, you'll fail in the rest. Oh, sorry about this, guys. It's actually really fucking tough. I'm gonna put it. See that right there, right there. I was about to, because I can probably hold it up like for another 5 minutes without a problem before it starts sinking on its own. You have to understand. See, right there, I caught it, right? Instead of just putting it down, see, now I'm doing it again, like to get a break. Instead of just putting it down, I said, no, right? I'm in control. This is my arm, right? This is not my body's arm. I command my body. It will do what I tell it to do. Okay? And if you look at it, imagine cold calls. It is just typing on some keys on the, picking up your headset and then talking into a microphone for a couple of hours, right? You don't even under a session, right? Oh, this is starting to hurt a bit. Under a session, what happens? Under a 4-hour session, you should probably connect it with people even an hour of the time. So you only connect with people for an hour, right? And this means that there's still a lot more that you can be doing. A lot more that you can be doing. I'm losing concentration because I have to focus on this stupid cube. Sorry about that, guys. But remember, really remember that what's important is that you just stay consistent with something, right? And assume, because it affects everything. If you're inconsistent with one thing, you'll be inconsistent with a lot of things. When I talk about we crash in everything. Like we're doing work though, but all our food habits, all our training habits, they got fucked up. Oh, my arm is hurting so much. I'm gonna put this. See again, just gotta keep holding it up. Watch my brain. Like my brain is justifying so much why I should put this stupid thing down, but I'm not doing it until I'm done with this video. Keep holding it up, even though it fucking hurts. Okay, that's what you gotta do. Bathe in that fucking pain, because it will be painful, it will hurt. You just have to do it. I'm gonna end this video now, because I've just been repeating myself. Again, just another excuse to put this damn thing down. So, if you're a coach, consultant, anyone struggling with a problem, now I can't keep it up anymore. This is the point you want to reach to. I literally can't. Yeah, I cannot see this. I cannot do it anymore. Like, this is where you want to get to, because now my body is literally giving up. I cannot. Even though this thing, it weighs nothing, and I cannot. Oh, that hurts so much. Dang. I couldn't pull it up anymore. My shoulder feels weird. Right, so what I'm saying with consistency now, and what I've just done now is that I gave in, right? I gave in to my brain. I could probably still hold this up for another minute or two before my arm just completely dropped, but I gave up, right? I didn't hold it. Now I can hold it for like 5 minutes more because I had a little break. That's the thing right there. I just tricked myself. Right there live. Right now, this is an easy example. My brain, I just completely justified it not to do it. Now I'm holding up to feel better about myself. Now this happens stupid, right? This happens all the fucking time. And see, I did it again. Right? Said, okay, I've already lost once, I can put it down. I did it again. Now I'm not gonna pick that fucking thing up because my shoulder's hurting. Again, just justification. But you have to understand, this happens whatever you're doing it. And a lot of the time, that what I'm doing right here is easy because I'm holding it up. I'm holding it up so it's easy to see when I'm fucking up, right? Okay, my arm up, I'm good. My arm not up, not good, right? This will not happen. You will not be able to see it as clearly. Your mind will trick you. Your mind will play tricks. And without knowing it, you've just been fucking off for like 2 hours when you should be doing work and you're just there, oh my God, what have I done? Right? Everybody has been there, right? Just been through like a 5 hour. You said, start there, I'm going to do this much, I'm going to do this much, I'm going to send these many emails, I'm going to help these many people, whatever bullshit, right? You get to the end of the day and you're just like, what happened to my hours? I didn't even do half of the things that I did, right? And that's just because you've been distracted. I know the things that you did was super bad quality because you were doing all the other stuff at the same time, right? Now, me and Mikkel, right, we have this thing where every Sunday we take off, like we get off, right? We hold a break basically to be a little more boosted, and we set a plan for the weekend, like things we have to do in the weekend, right? So what we do is just take care of all those things on Saturday, and even if we're done a little bit early Saturday, we just start a vacay there or a break there. Then what usually happens is that there's a couple of things that we forgot, so we'll do them Sunday morning. But we just like laser focus getting those things done so we can have some fun, right, and rest. Okay? The body needs rest and time to rest too. So give it to it, especially when you're doing something that's boring for a long time, right? Because a lot of things will be boring, they will be painful, but you just have to break through. You just have to show who's the fucking boss. Who's gonna decide? Is it you or is it your body? Okay, think of that. Because the thing that's gonna separate you now from you with a fucking yacht is just if you're able to do the fucking things. Okay, I'm not there yet. I don't own a yacht. I don't even own a fucking supercar yet, man. I don't even own a big house. I own nothing. I don't even like Rolex. I really own nothing. But I'm also young, right? I've done a lot of stupid things. I've been reset a couple of times because of stupid decisions. But now I'm grinding, and I'm gonna get there. All right, that's all for me. If you're a coaching consultant or trainer, anyone actually interested in getting appointments, or an agency even, just getting appointments for your agency or for your coaching business, for anyone who's just looking to get in front of more people, check out the link in the description. It's a sales funnel. Check it out if you want to. Just get you on a call. That's all for me. If you like the video, there's a button for that. Subscribe if you want to. More of the content coming out. See ya. Bye-bye.